I do love that we seem to be getting the full line of Demon Lords from Wizkids, and there are 2 more packs on the horizon that we're going to talk about in a sec. Out of the Abyss was one of the first 5th edition adventure packs that we got, and I think it's still low-key one of the most interesting ones to run. It focuses heavily on the Demon Lords and gave us stat blocks for 8 of them, including Baphomet here. I remember when I was deciding on my very first D&D campaign back in 2017, I narrowed it down to Out of the Abyss and Storm King's Thunder, and I only settled on Storm King because I wanted a more sandboxy adventure. But I am still intrigued by Out of the Abyss. It has a great opening where the PCs have to stage a prison break, and there are a ton of interesting NPC companions that the PCs can pick up along the way, which is something that I really enjoy. If you've run Out of the Abyss, let me know what you think about it in the comments section, and if nothing else, I think it's a great adventure to mine for Underdark encounters and ways of incorporating the Demon Lords into whatever adventure you're running. The Demon Lords, including Baphomet, got updated stat blocks and monsters of the multiverse, so that's the ones we're going to be referencing in this video. Baphomet is the Demon Lord of Savagery. He envisions a world without restraints, where everyone is allowed to let their bestial natures run wild. He wields a nasty looking glaive called Heartcleaver, which sadly isn't particularly special in a stat block, so we're going to give you a magic item stat block for it if you somehow manage to get it out of Baphomet's hands or claws or whatever. And of course, thank you to Wizkids for providing us this mini to review. So, unleash yourself. It is time to meet Baphomet, the Horned King. Before we jump in, the big bads are coming to the big time. Tangle with a mischievous sea dragon, foil the schemes of a gelatinous kingpin, and face down other world-ending threats. Join the Big Bad Bureau to show all these boss monsters who's really in charge. Big Bads is a 2-volume collection of the biggest, baddest boss monsters for 5e, launching on Kickstarter on Tuesday, March 21st. And these are more than just stat blocks. Every Big Bad comes equipped with full backstories, tactics, minions, and much more. Build a campaign or run a one-shot around these thrilling villains with over 25 boss monsters, including 6 brand new ones and a compendium of over 100 monsters and magic items. Use our link in the eye in the corner of your screen up there or in the doohickey down below to sign up to be notified when they launch. That is the Big Bads from Hit Point Press. Baphomet abhors civilization. Civilization's entire purpose is to put restraints on people's natural savage instincts in order for them to prosper as a group. When people put controls on their immediate desires, it benefits the group as a whole, which eventually benefits the individual. Baphomet, the ruler of minotaurs and others with savage hearts, wants to see the downfall of civilization and the return of the bestial, instinctual humanoid kind. People shouldn't have to control themselves. They should seek to satisfy all their base desires. Cults to Baphomet can be found around the world, often in secret places, including labyrinthine mines that are favored by their patron Demon Lord. There they indulge in their animalistic tendencies, barking and chewing on the furniture or whatever. The longer these cults go on, the more Baphomet's influence begins to affect them. They get bloodshot eyes, they start to grow really coarse, thick hair on their bodies, they get ticks, and they even grow little horns. His most loyal cultists might even eventually transform into full minotaurs. Here you can see him next to some other Demon Lords and some of his other buddies. He comes on a huge-sized base, which matches his stat block. The Demon Lords aren't generally giant, enormous creatures, which is great because it keeps their prices lower than the giant dragons, and it makes them easier to store. Baphomet the Horned King is out now. You can pick him up for between $45 and $50, depending on where you shop. Don't forget to check out our website at gallantgoblin.com, up there in the eye in the corner of your screen, for your Heartcleaver glaive magic item. We are working hard on updating the website with lots of helpful content, and our store has been updated as well if you want to pick yourself up some Kobold plushies, some stickers, accessory packs, shirts, and lots of other stuff. Now, we know the next several Demon Lords coming down the old abyssal pike from Wizkids. Coming up soon is Zugtmoy, the Demon Queen of Fungi, Lady of Rot and Decay. The next set of Demon Lords after that will be a threefer. We're getting Grast, Fraz Bleu, and Kostichi. Sure, that's how you pronounce them. These are going to round out our set of demons that can appear in Out of the Abyss, and I think it might round out the demon lores we currently have stat blocks for in 5th edition. If you can think of any that are still missing, let me know. But it isn't the last high-level demon out there. Personally, I'd love to see a great painted mini for Rakdos from the Ravnica setting. Interestingly, we have an unpainted Rakdos that Grady reviewed in the video up there, but no painted version. There are several fiendish overlords from the Eberron setting, namely Raktukesh and Solkatesh. There's also the Malidus, who is basically the right-hand fiend of a demon lord. But assuming that these new packs might mark an end to the demon lord line for now, is there another set of minis that you would like to see from Wizkids? It might be interesting to see some of the D&D gods and goddesses, but I wouldn't mind more packs of NPCs and monsters tied to particular adventures. They could take the most popular one-shots in Radiant Citadel or Keys from the Golden Vault and give us minis that we need to run those. Let me know what you want. Also, I'm curious if most of you run pre-written adventures or homebrews, so let me know that down below too. Don't forget to sign up to be notified when the Big Bads from Hit Point Press launches on Kickstarter coming up soon. I am super excited for this one. Come and visit our Discord channel where we've been discussing the recently announced Adult Moonstone and Brass Dragon minis coming out soon as well. You can also find us on Insta App, WeSpace, Snapbook, and Ask Jeeves. For now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.